process of belief. Some people are going to say, I do not believe that anything that doesn't have evidence is going to work. Well, that's a poor way to live your life, and there's people wandering around the world who have to have things proved to them before they're going to accept any kind of anything. Well, small-minded, sceptical people, good luck to them. I would strongly advise you to not engage with them. Hard not to. They are quite annoying. But there's a couple of sentences that came up a few years ago, and I really like them. Absence of proof is not the same as proof of absence. We haven't proved beyond any definitive measure that Bowen works. We haven't proved that it's effective. We haven't proved that it's safe. We haven't done any of that stuff. That's a separate conversation and a discussion to have, and it's a poor reflection on us. But one of these days, maybe it will happen. But absence of proof is not the same as proof of absence. So, and also the other thing is that science is a very blunt tool with which to dissect reality. There's a lot about how we don't know that works, as I've already mentioned. But try not to get into a belief structure. All you're trying to ask somebody to do is to suspend their disbelief rather than actually embrace a belief. And it's a different approach entirely. If somebody is absolutely convinced that something's not going to work for them, well, that's up to them. And just never argue with an idiot, because people watching might not be able to tell the difference. It's another good expression. So, in conclusion, speak from a perspective of your understanding, your experience, what you've seen, how you've been around it. Try not to be too evangelical, and try not to make statements that don't have any basis in fact. Accept the fact that we don't really know. Be okay about that. Try not to be defensive about it, and if attacked or challenged, give somebody the victory. Let them have their idea or belief. If that's important to them, then just let it go. That's about it, really. That's how I've managed. Anything else? Yeah. When you put all this time and effort into talking to somebody, for goodness sake, close the sale. If somebody is clearly in need of your discussion, of your treatment, you've had the conversation with them, they're going, oh, that sounds really good. Get your diary out, book them in, get their phone number, say, well, I've got 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. A number of people that will walk away from you and you're expecting them to phone you, and it's never, ever going to happen. So that's the big step. You've had the conversation. Ask the question, would you like to have a treatment? If the answer is yes, then get that diary out straight away, book them in for a session. You'll be amazed how simple it is, and people want to be led. They want to know the next stage. You have to lead them into the next stage. Simply waiting for them to get off their backsides and make the phone call to you just isn't going to happen. I've got you in for 3 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon. Give me your phone number or your email address and I'll confirm it when we get home. You can do that in a coffee shop. The number of times I've said this to people over the years, and it's this that has transformed their practice. That speaking to somebody, bringing them in, they understand, they know what they want, they maybe even heard about Bowen, they need the treatment, and you've actually said to them, this is what we're going to do. Hold their hand, take them to the next stage. It's transformational, very simple. Sometimes it takes a bit of bravery. You feel, oh, I'm being really pushy, but you know they need it. It's not like you're trying to, sell them a timeshare or something. This is something that you know that they need, and you know that they're going to benefit from. So, hold their hand and take them to the next stage of coming to see you. And I think you'll find they'll be very grateful that you do.